Hello everyone, here we are doing another season preview and we're going to be talking about the Washington Capitals today. Before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get to it. So, the Washington Capitals are a team that does know how to win. We know that for a fact. That's backed up by the fact that they've only missed the playoffs once in the past 14 years. But things haven't been so kind to the Caps since their 2018 Stanley Cup winning season. In fact, they have made the playoffs 3 straight seasons, but they've also been knocked out in the first round all 3 seasons. So, what should we expect for this old team, the league's oldest team, and is it good for them going forward? Well, the Capitals have won their division 6 straight seasons, but you wouldn't realize it with the past 3 years. They were upset by the Hurricanes in 2019, in a painful Game 7 series, and then they're on the wrong end of a painful loss against the Islanders in 5 games in the first round of the 2020 playoffs, followed by a tough matchup against the Bruins where they lost in 6 this previous season. This is a team that is not losing to bad teams or losing to good teams, and the problem is, while they just are losing to good teams, they just can't get past them. That's a bad thing. The season is about getting back to the second round and even farther in the playoffs. And this is what is going to be important for them. They have to get back to that mindset where we can win in the playoffs. And I'm not exactly sold on what's going to happen for them. This team's going back to the Metro where, it's not like you get to play the Buffalo Sabres like you did last year. And they took 13 out of a possible 16 points against the Sabres. They're returning to quite possibly hockey's hardest division where the Devils, Flyers, Hurricanes, Islanders, Penguins, and Rangers all will be waiting for them with realistic expectations for making the playoffs. They have to battle the youth of the division with the up-and-coming Devils, who are the youngest team in the league, as well as the Rangers, who are the third youngest team in the NHL. Then there's the experienced teams. You have the Hurricanes, who have a good core that looks legitimately like they could possibly go on a deep run. Tough to say, but they do have a good group. You have the Flyers that are adding pieces, and they look to make a push with their fairly old roster and be productive as possible. Then you have the Islanders, who have made back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals appearances and are a team of nightmares for the Capitals. And then, of course, you have the Penguins, who have been just a terrible matchup for the Capitals for many years. This division is no joke, and the goaltending, I don't know if it'll improve. That's a big thing here. That's going to be the thing. Will the Capitals be on the outside looking in, and where will that come from? I think that the thing that could hurt them is the goaltending, as this could very well be a big, big problem for them. The Capitals ranked 19th in save percentage last season. It's not that Washington doesn't have promising goalies. It's just that they're both young and struggled in the East Division last year. Now, did Washington give up a few too many shots down low? Probably yes, especially for Samsonov. He, just had a lot of shots down low against him. But franchise goalies learn how to make those stops when it's down low. They have to find a way to make it happen even when their team is not helping them out. Now, to be fair, some of the teams in the East had insane offensive talent. So the goalie tandem of Samsonov and Vanacek will have to improve, and we'll see. And it's going to be really hard. Will they make the playoffs? It's tough to say, with the Atlantic looking more promising than years past and the Metro looking like a dogfight. I think they could, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I've been saying that they're going to fall off a little bit over the past few years. Now, if they would, I don't think that they're going to have realistically any big expectations to go deep in the playoffs. This is a good group, but it's aged. It's 3 years in a row. For me, if you see something 3 years in a row, it probably means that this is just what it is, especially for an older group. And overall, I'm not exactly sure their fortunes will change in the playoffs. If they did, I really couldn't see them getting out of the second round, let alone making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And it's tough because they did re-sign Ovi. They've got a group that knows how to get, a good place in the standings. But really, it's just the regression might be hitting in the next year or two with the age. Maybe they won't be a bottom feeder, but they might not be where they are winning divisions. So we'll have to see. It will be enjoyable watching Ovi chase Gretzky's goal-scoring record, though, and that's going to be the big thing that I keep up with the Caps over the next few years. What do you think will happen for the Washington Capitals in the 2021-22 season? Do you think that their playoff fate will improve? Do you think that they'll go down in the standings? Let me know down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Everybody stay safe. Have a great night. You go love hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.